I was the perfect daughter in a golden cage, protected, spoiled, and watched every second. My parents thought I could never be touched by the outside world. But behind closed doors, I was hiding a secret so dangerous it tore my family apart. One mistake, one disguise, and one forbidden love changed everything. Hi everyone. You are welcome to my channel. If you like our stories and similar infidelity stories, please do well to subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. And if you are already a subscriber, thanks for stopping by, and do not forget to turn on your notification button so as to get notifications
anytime we post our stories. Now let's dive into the gist.
Our little act worked too well. Nights of whispered confessions, stolen kisses, and the promise of forever filled my heart with joy. For once, I felt alive. I thought our secret was safe. But secrets are like cracks in glass. They spread until the whole thing shatters. Life with Chris disguised as Elizabeth became normal. He would sneak into my room after dinner, sometimes staying the night. My parents thought I finally had a true friend, someone who made me less lonely. Elizabeth is such a sweet girl, my mother often said, smiling warmly. I'm glad you have her. I would nod, fighting the guilt burning inside me. If only she knew that Elizabeth was the boy I loved, the boy whose lips I kissed under the blanket when she said goodnight. Chris and I joked about how convincing his disguise was. Your dad asked me about my favorite book today, he whispered once, laughing. I said Jane Austen, and he lit up like I was his student. We laughed until tears rolled down our cheeks, but beneath the laughter was fear. What if they found out? What if everything came crashing down? I pushed those thoughts away and clung to love. But love doesn't erase reality. In spring, my world changed. I missed my period once, then twice. I brushed it off as stress, but soon my body began to change. Fear clawed at my chest each day. I didn't tell Chris right away. I thought maybe it would go away. Then one morning, my mother knocked on my bathroom door. Charlotte, she said softly, are you feeling well? You've been tired lately. Her eyes searched mine that day at breakfast. My father watched me closely too. Their suspicion grew like storm clouds. They knew something was wrong. I thought I still had time to hide it. I didn't realize the truth was already chasing me, waiting for the moment to strike. The night my father confronted me is carved into my memory like a scar.
He burst into my room, face red, voice trembling with fury. My mother stood behind him, pale and shaking. Charlotte, he thundered, tell us the truth. How is this possible? You never leave this house without us. You're always here. Who is the boy? My throat dried up. My heart pounded so loud I could barely hear myself think. I looked at my mother's teary eyes and my father's clenched fists. I wanted to tell them, but I was terrified. I don't know, I whispered, my voice cracking. Don't lie to me, my father roared, slamming his fist on my desk. Books rattled to the floor. We protected you. We gave you everything. And this is how you repay us? I broke down in tears, but the words refused to come out. If I admitted the truth, Chris would be exposed, and my parents would hate me even more. So, I kept silent. The silence destroyed everything. My father, humiliated and convinced my mother had been too soft, filed for divorce. He blamed her for not watching me closely enough. My mother begged him to reconsider, but his pride was shattered. The house that once felt so full of love now echoed with arguments, slammed doors, and cold stares. And through it all, I carried the weight of my secret. The courthouse was crowded, filled with reporters eager to witness the fall of the Roberts family. My parents sat on opposite sides, both exhausted and bitter. I sat in the middle, trembling, the center of a storm I had created. The lawyers argued, voices sharp like knives. The judge asked pointed questions. How did this young girl end up in this condition when her parents claimed she was never unsupervised? Everyone looked at me. My mother's eyes begged for answers. My father's eyes demanded them. I couldn't hide anymore. With tears rolling down my cheeks, I stood and spoke. It was Chris. He's my boyfriend. I lied to you. I disguised him as Elizabeth so he could be with me. You believed he was my friend, but he was more than that. I'm sorry. Gasps filled the courtroom. My mother covered her face and sobbed. My father's jaw tightened as if the truth cut through him. The reporters scribbled furiously, capturing the scandal. I felt lighter after confessing, but the damage was done. My family was broken, my parents divided forever. The truth had freed me, but it also left me alone. That day, I learned that love can defy rules, but it cannot escape consequences. And sometimes, the cost of freedom is far greater than we imagine. Have you heard or experienced similar situation? Please tell us how you handle it in the comments section, and do not forget to turn on your notification button so as to get notifications anytime we post our stories. Thank you and see you in my next video.